Well, it's on. We've fitted the Bimini, permanently installed now, and looking good. Pleased with it. Pleased with the scale of the thing, the lines. Let's start at the beginning. You might remember last week that taking this aft strut off needed a couple of things doing before I could fit it permanently. One thing was that where it comes down inside the bulwarks, I wanted to make some spaces. Come this way a bit, Kerry. Come a bit closer. I wanted to make some spaces in there, so I just bought a bit of chopping board, bit of plastic chopping board, cut some spaces out so that they could be installed behind there. And then I wanted to weld these brackets on there because the plan is to have a stanchion up here for the railings and a couple of solid rails between those, which will also add to the structural nature of the beast. So welded those on there, plus a hook on the back for the sort of gateway of the railing, and then I could fit that back. thing. The shoulder strap. So that is supposed to work then. I guess we'll wait to find out really. Look at that, it is fantastic. Wow. Under $100, guys. Bloody brilliant. And as it so often is, work's going on in two sheds. So while I was doing the steel work in here, getting ready, was over in the other boat shed there, painting, preparing the Bimini hardtop. So I think last time you saw it, we had it undercoated with the epoxy primer sealer. Got 2 coats of top coat on either side, a sand where necessary between times, to get it properly sealed. So we used a 2-component polyurethane top coat paint that bonds well to the epoxy primer, all from the same supplier. Painted, sealed, and finally ready to fit. Should have driven to the tape. Looks good now. It's all in line. Yeah, that'd be oaring down, but I want to string around, so I'm up towards the washing line there. Yeah, but the oaring down there somewhere. Alright. Ah! Good.
Oh, it's very wet, isn't it?
Okay.
Bob?
Ready?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to lift. Okay, you ready? You
Yeah.
can lift as well. Stop there. Stop right there. Got it?
Yep.
I shall lift again. You ready?
Yep.
Here we go. Right there?
Yep.
Right, I'm coming up. I'll just go back a bit further so you can drop that down onto that anchor box, shall we?
Okay.
Ready?
Yep. Alright.
Drop it down now. See go on that anchor box now?
Okay.
No.
I'll push it up.
Lift it up. Then you crawled under there, didn't you, last time? I see.
Go. Go a bit. Yeah.
Okay. I can't see, so.
Yeah.
Bit more?
Yeah.
Bit more?
Yeah.
You have to communicate. I can't hear you.
Good. Yep.
Good there?
Yep. Got it.
Right. You right there? Right.
Forward.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Here we go. Ready? You lifted. About it, isn't it?
It's on, yeah.
So Kerry and I carried it out, sat it in position, and then I've fitted it on, and as you can probably see, it's fitted on with these 316 stainless straps around the stainless supports, bolted through, stainless bolts, bit of sealant on the bolts, and it's up there and in position, and pretty solid. And obviously, you know, plenty of standing head height when you're in the well, and here I have to bend a little bit, but one could. It's autumn, everything's sopping wet. I'm not going to sit down, but you can sit down in comfort there. So pleased with that. Protects the hatch, keeps direct rain off the hatch, gives us sunshade. The idea one day is to make some canvas or cloth pieces, umbrella, whatever, that come down the sides to enclose it, and it'll be lovely. Then Karen and I took a couple of days off this week. We took a drive up to Denmark, spent a couple of days up there. The first day was pretty blustery. I think we had, you know, it was blustery here, and up on the north coast of Denmark it was really quite windy. Hazel is single-handed up into Sweden. She's up in, or was up amongst the islands near Göteborg there, and she was in a marina sheltering from quite a blow. But it was, you know, good experience to be on land and look at it, and it was quite enjoyable actually. The second day we went over and visited Frederik, who you may remember from episode 185. Kerry and I visited before. And we had a look at his boat, see how he's getting on with it. And it's a very interesting project, I think. It's quite... there are a lot of similarities with the Benford dory at Tapatya, but in some ways it's very different. It carries its full beam all the way down, so the sides are fairly upright, unlike the dory, obviously with the flared sides. One major difference is that the cladding on the outside is much thicker. He's laid up about 5-6 millimeters of glass over the plywood with polyester. And as you'll hear in a minute, one of the things he's done, you know, experience has shown that polyester doesn't stick that well to plywood. And some of those plywood boats built in the 70s, you'll see them in boatyards with the fiberglass peeling off. And I think there's some difference there, because that's normally just one thin layer, and what Frederik's doing is you know, basically a fiberglass shell. It's basically a fiberglass boat with the mould, the plywood mould still inside it. Well, not quite, but almost. But what he's done, which is very interesting, I think, is he's nailed the first layer of polyester mat to the boat using bronze ring nails. So he's got that mechanical bond there as well, and it's looking very good. Let's have a look. So the boat, who's it designed by?
Chris Morjon.
Chris Morjon, and the model of the boat is a Hogfish.
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 Well, that's his kind of whole design.
And
Hogfish. He sold his boat a couple months ago. It's a Hogfish 38, I think.
Okay.
And there's his first one was the Hogfish 32.
Yeah.
And there's another one built called the Hogfish 40, and this one is the fourth one I know of.
And this is what length?
34.
This is 34.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
And
So last
do you
time
mind
we
if I
were,
smoke?
I don't mind if you smoke. Last time we were here, it was a plywood construction, wasn't it?
Like this. Last time you guys were here,
Yeah, exactly.
it's like that.
We saw
but the holes
plywood.
were not filled yet. So,
Possibly.
first I filled all the holes.
Yeah.
Then I put a coat of polyester on the whole boat. Also including
Resin.
resin. Then I started glassing. First layer, matte. And that layer is being nailed down with on 10 centimeters spacing.
With those bronze ring nails.
Bronze ring nails
Yeah.
all over the place.
Same ones I used. Yeah.
Yes. Then I put 2 other layers of matte on. And the last one is a layer of 300 gram 10 oz
Yeah.
cloth.
Yeah.
And you can see it here where I'm not going through, but I just hit it. Just sort of kind of.
Yeah. Yeah. Cloth there.
And then, because of all my amateur glasswork was pretty good, but still there were seams. You can still see them here
Yeah,
and
yeah.
here. So I put putty all over the boat. I got a nice deal on the putty. I made it myself. It's polyester-based putty.
Okay.
I just mixed it up until it's the right consistency and spread it all over the hull.
With a big wide spreader, I imagine.
Well, not even that big, just like
Okay.
a 10 inch, 20
Yeah.
inch. I had a guy here helping me with that.
Right.
Because one was mixing up and the other one was spreading.
Yeah,
It go
yeah,
fast, you
yeah.
know. I mean, it hards up quickly. Anyway, so first layer on, grind down. Lots of irregularities. Another layer,
Yeah.
grind down. Was nice. So after the second layer of putty, I just had these small spots everywhere that I just filled up and then
Right.
hand sanded it.
One more
On
sand.
the bottom, same thing. 2 layers of putty and in between grinding down, and it was a hell of a job.
You've had a dusty few months, haven't you?
Yeah, and well, that's what I'm doing now. I'm prepping for paint, so
Yeah.
it has to be very clean.
You going to spray it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. If I got a shipyard here in the area, I can borrow their
Yeah.
what do you call it? Spray gun. Yeah. So that's probably going to be good.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy.
Looks great.
It
looks
like
fair.
a piece of shit right now, but
No, it doesn't.
But you like it, so
Yeah, it looks fair. Looks fair.
looks fair, feels fair. I mean,
Yeah, feel is actually more
you can
important
feel it
than
better
look.
than you can see it. you
Yeah, absolutely.
know?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I'm
Very
happy.
nice. Cool.
So next
Next job.
within 4 weeks, it probably should be turned over.
Yeah.
You can come down again and have a look.
And you're going to roll it over in the shed.
I hope so. Yeah. I'm just going. The idea is to have some pulleys
Yeah.
up top, and then fasten it here,
Yeah.
different places,
Yeah.
3, 4 in each place. And, I mean, the boat base probably like 2.5 tons right now,
Yeah.
but this should hold it.
Yeah.
6 places divided 2.5. Yeah, I hope so, because otherwise they have to take the tent down. It's going to be.
Yeah, several of them roll them over in the sheds, don't they? Dan Johnson rolled his in the sheds,
yeah.
don't
But the thing is, the critical thing is, here we have 2 meters,
they? Yeah.
and do I have 2 meters there in the right height?
At that height, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Otherwise,
question.
I can take with a chainsaw. I can take some stuff out,
Yeah.
not on the boat, but on the
Yeah.
strong bag.
Yeah.
But I'd like to put it back on the strong bag because the
Right.
strong bag is level.
Flat. Yes.
So.
Yeah, interesting to see, different approaches to plywood boat building, and I'm sure there are several different approaches that can all work. There's no one right way of doing things, very rarely anyhow. There we go. We'll leave you with that one. That's it for this week. Please leave a comment, give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and the bell next to it, and massive thanks to you for watching, and to all the lovely people who support this project on Patreon or via PayPal. You guys rock. See you next time.
Bye.